Shelley Marie Williams, she was born June 4th, 1971, and died on November 20th, 2018. She's survived by her father, Manny Kabuko, Rita Kabuko, Shelley's mother, and also Jane, eldest sister, Kimberly, and Kabuko, the youngest sister. And also the daughters, Mariah, and Cherishing. So it's good to see that she left some prodigy behind, right?
Hello, family and friends. As you guys know, we lost someone very special to our hearts. I'm Shelley's baby girl. She likes to call me her Poops. I wanted to say a few words for my sister and I in honor of our mother. She was one of the best people all around, a good mother, friend, sister, and daughter. My heart aches that my mother is gone because she was one heck of a goofball, and I'm very happy and pleased to say that mother and I are very alike. I know mine and my sister's best friend is in heaven watching over us, but I just can't believe it's now. I remember the times where we just went out to eat or get our nails done together just to spend some quality time. I'm really going to miss it. I don't know who am I going to get my honeys from or cups from now on. I'll always feel you in spirit near me at all times. I know you were in pain and it's like to say that my help wasn't enough. But things happen for a reason. God wanted you with him because you were too good for this world. The grandchildren and I will always watch over the family now. Grandpa and Grandma, please don't feel like you're in pain that you lost a child before you, because you were the best parents to my mom, Auntie Jane, Auntie Kim. You guys took care of them so good, and I hope I can do the same for my children one day. We all loved you, Mom, and we still do. May you rest peacefully with the Lord.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ariel Tanino. I'm a good friend of Shelley's back in the 4th grade. And over to Shelley. Thank you for our incredible, grateful sisterhood and friendship as we shared lots of laughter and tears together. You are admired by all who know you. You inspired us with your brave and kind heart, strong and energetic personality, your high maintenance for life. You are a fighter for us all. Thank you for the loving memories. Aloha, my loving angel. Rest peacefully in your heavenly garden in paradise. You are loved by many and will be sorely missed by all you have met along the way and are here today and from afar. We will definitely meet again in another life. Mahalo. I love you. Mary.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fears relieved. How
I know sometimes it feels like the world has just gone crazy, and you feel the weight is on your shoulder. Sister, I know you get by if we cruise down to his river and feel the water of his mind. 'Cause here in the rising river, cool runnings are tumbling down. Come let water wash the pain away. 'Cause here in the rising river, cool runnings are tumbling down. Come let water wash the pain away. We got a million questions, but never a single answer, which leads us to worry about tomorrow. Brothers, I know we'll get by if we cruise down to his river and feel the water of his life. Here in the rising river, cool runnings are tumbling down. Come let water wash the pain away. Come let water, come let water, come let water wash the pain away. Let it wash away, wash the pain away.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming out to visit Shelley and spending this time with her. For me, Shelley was not just a friend. She wasn't just a best friend. She was a sister. And just a very unique human being. Very unique. I don't think I'll ever meet anyone like her in this world. And for that, I think she's just special to not only me, to her family, but also to everyone that she met. No matter if it's within her family, within her friends, her co-workers, her just strangers. I've experienced her in all walks of her life, and she's just an amazing human being. And I know that she would have loved to know that you guys all came here on her on this day to share this time with her. One of the things that I wanted, thinking about what would I want to share with everybody today, and one of the special things that her and I did all the time is we didn't share our life in Facebook or in any
talked about herself. She always talked about the things that were important to her life. And that's why we were always laughing, because I cherish that, because I think it takes a really good human being to be able to understand that life is short, and the memories that we have with each other are the most important. Shelley might not be here in a physical being, but she's in all of us, in our memories that we've shared with her, and that's not going away. So a couple of things that we talked for hours, sometimes days, and everybody would go, "You're still talking to Shelley?" And I'm like, "Yep." And we would just talk about everything in life, and some of the things that I grabbed from those experiences were, she's very proud of her parents. Very proud. Half the time we were talking about you guys and how, guess what my dad is cooking? And she would describe it to the T, what pot he was using, what ingredients, who was coming. It was very, very important to her that you know that she loved all the caring that you did for her. And her mom. She's very, very proud of you. Proud is probably the summary of what I would say summarizes what she thought of the two of you. She was proud to be your daughter. She was proud and very grateful of all the caring that you did for her. Parts of our discussion that involved Jane and Kimmy, I can summarize it by protective. It didn't matter what was going on. It didn't matter what time of the year. A lot of our discussions were she was very protective of her sisters. And that is something that I wanted you to know. She cared very deeply and didn't want any, like if she could, she would protect you always. And to her kids, Tiara and Maria, I can only summarize it by unconditional love. She just loved everything about the two of you. Your smell, should describe when you were little, how she would put you to sleep, to the detail. Put the bun, put the powder, smell you, every single folds of you. And that's what we would talk about. And you know, nobody, I don't know anyone that would do that. And I would sit there and, you know what? I loved it. Because she loved every being and proud to be your mother. And to Keone, she absolutely adored you. I loved the time you guys were together because she was so happy. And I was happy just to see her. And she just absolutely adored you. You were the love of her life. To her niece and nephew and cousins, I would describe our discussion as inspiration. She always wanted to inspire her family and friends. And if she touched your lives in that way, she has accomplished her goal. She wanted to make sure you knew her, what was important to her, and that she was able to pass on all of that creativity, that spirit. And she's not here, but if you've learned a few things from her, I think she would be very proud. Take that with you, all those discussions that you've had with her. Take that with you, move on with your life, and she'll always be with you. To her friends, everyone would describe her as Shelley was crazy. But you know what? She was one of the most creative person I know. And to To us, we called it crazy, but to her, that was her. That was her free spirit, as someone would say. But she, hands down, she was just being herself. And she can't be anyone else other than that. And that was all her creativity. That she, I think one of the last things that we discussed was she had so much more to give to this world. And that is pure creativity that she just wanted to share. And she was a very professional woman. Her work ethics, her competitiveness, I love that about her because she was very proud of it. She was very proud of her accomplishments because she knew if she was accomplishing, she was providing, and she loved that, and she learned a lot of that from her parents. Hard work and just caring. So, what would I say about Shelley? Unique, creative, loving, supportive. That's how I would describe Shelley. I'm grateful to have met her in my life as everyone else in this room that she's touched and have met. I want her to rest. And until we see again, Shell, I love you.
In a conversation with God, I asked why. Why now? She's too young. She has 2 girls. It isn't supposed to happen like this. This is not an unfamiliar discussion people have when a loved one passes. It's hard to wrap my mind around. Shelley's done. It doesn't seem fair. Before Shelley passed, I had the special opportunity to speak to her one-on-one. I was direct and asked her, what are your thoughts about leaving this world? And her answer is, I can be angry or I can be at peace. And I'm at peace. I dug a little deeper and asked her if she believed in God, and her response was with much enthusiasm. She said, of course. And she proceeded to tell me about what she wanted at her memorial. Things like she would prefer people to wear white. And then she said, listen to this song. I want it played at the memorial. And she started to play it for me and began to cry. It was very rare that I saw her cry. To lighten the mood in true Shelley fashion, we then played one of our favorite hip-hop songs by Easy, Cruising in My 6'4". Not surprisingly, she managed to pull out a few dance moves. Before we knew it, Maria and Tiari joined us, singing right along. It was a tender moment. Jane. I'm honored to speak on your behalf about the craziness, laughter, and love you had with Shelley, as I know you are not able to right now with your unshakable grief. When I asked Jane what she loved most about Shelley, she said she was my best friend and my enemy. She kicked my butt like no other and had my back like no other. She always stuck up for me. Jane reminded me of a time that Shelley threw a brick at one of her exes because obviously she was unhappy with how he treated her sister. Seems reasonable to throw a brick at someone when you're upset, right? A bit unconventional, but that was Shelley. A bit unconventional. When she was mad at Jane, she would do naughty things like put mayonnaise on her doorknob. Or when Jane was ready to leave school, she would find that Shelley had taken her car with Gilda or some other mischievous friend. On Jane's 21st birthday, she had a trip planned to Vegas, like so many people do, only to find out that Shelley had taken her driver's license. sabotaging her birthday. The fighting between the two sisters was incessant, and Josephine was often in the middle trying to break it up, barely making it out unscathed. Arlene, another good friend, remembers the simple words between them which had its own special meaning. That's my ninja. Mariel recalls how Shelley taught her to put on makeup, and they would sing on the karaoke machine and write suitors down and around the block like kids do. And she played matchmaker too. She introduced Mariel to her husband, and they've been together for 9 years. She was always on the lookout for the right person for her friends. One of my favorite memories of us was dancing in her living room to Paula Abdul. She loved Paula. I was so envious of how she could dance so well, and to me, she even looked like Paula Abdul. No matter how much I resisted, she always found a way to get me to dance. One fun fact about Shelley is she loved vinegar. She drank it every day and had it at every meal. It was a separate food group for her. Kim, Shelley's baby sister, put it so simply and perfectly. I will miss her crazy, goofy self. Shelley was a go-getter. She had a successful real estate business. She served her community. She created a scholarship fund. She was a dancer. She was the epitome of fun. She was always the one who found a way to have others laughing and doing silly things that no one else could get you to do. She loved being a mother. She loved her girls fiercely. She was a protector. She did whatever needed to be done to protect her family and friends. She did a lot of things in her life, but most importantly, the way she made people feel. Loved, protected, and cared for is what I remember most. Not so much what she did, but how she made others feel. Auntie and Uncle, you raised a beautiful woman. Thank you for opening your home to so many of us. We have many cherished memories with your family. Before I end, I have a scripture to read. John 14, 1-4. Let not your hearts be troubled. Believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and take you myself, that where I am, you may all be also.
that someday we will meet again. Throughout the years we've become friends, and the bond will never end. But for now we have to go our separate ways. The memory of today and all the days we've had before are locked into our minds. Another time to explore. A chapter in our lives has suddenly come to an end. A new one to begin till we see one another again. Years have come and gone, and I know it won't be long before it seems like a few more have slipped away. When I remember you, will my name just ring a bell? Maybe we will sit and reminisce a while. To think there was a time we thought this day would never come. We could hardly wait to see. Now it's time for you and me to go our separate ways and be all that we can be. Our lives before us now, let's make the best of it somehow. There often comes a time when we must say goodbye and hope that someday we will meet again. Throughout the years we've become friends, and the bond will never end. But for now we have to go our separate ways. The memory of today and all the days we've had before are locked into our minds. Another time to explore. A chapter in our lives has suddenly come to an end. A new one to begin till we see what